Hi, this is Felipe Veiga talking from Rio de Janeiro, and this is my contribution to the Life in a Day project. I'm talking from Barra da Tijuca. Barra da Tijuca is not one of the most famous neighborhoods here in Rio de Janeiro, but it's definitely the biggest. I'm going to take you guys on a stroll down Barra da Tijuca, around some of the places that I love here, some of the places that I think you guys should see, and I hope you guys like it. Let's go. Alright, so we are here at Barra da Tijuca, as I said. First things first, my name is Felipe, as I told you before, and I'm an actor, but I'm not going to act anything today. This is totally unscripted, so forgive me if I stutter a little. You asked me to talk about what I love, what I fear, and one of the things I love is rock. I love rock and roll, and I'm here to show you guys a place that's deep within my mind and one of the best memories I've had in my whole life. Check this out. Well, I hope you guys can hear my voice. Can you see that dome over there? We are in the middle of an expressway, and that dome over there was the foundation of where it used to be the Rock in Rio. Have you guys heard about Rock in Rio? Well, that's it. That's where it all happened. Rock in Rio 1, 2, and 3. In that place, a lot of rock stars like Queen, Ozzy Osbourne, Aha, Guns N' Roses, Sting, R.E.M., they all played there, under that dome. And today, unfortunately, this place is abandoned. It was used last time in the Pan American Games to hold the baseball and softball games. Today, it is absolutely abandoned. I remember when I came here to watch R.E.M., Foo Fighters, and back in one day. It was the day that Dave Grohl was having a birthday, and the guys of the band brought him a piece of cake, and the whole crowd watching the show started singing Happy Birthday. And there was one time that I looked to the skies. It was a clear evening, and I thought, this is probably the best rocking day of my life. Now let's go check another location. Hey, what did I tell you? Huh? It's Green Day, baby. 15 de outubro, sexta-feira, ingressos à venda. That means they still have tickets available. I just don't know how. It started on May. It started selling on May, and they still have tickets. I don't know. I'm gonna see those guys right there. And that over there is the HSBC Arena. I'm gonna try to show you guys what I'm talking about. This place is huge. Can you see it? Right there. I'm gonna be there in October, baby. Rock and roll. Alright. Another thing that I thought about showing you guys is a game of cards. I love playing cards, I love playing poker, I love playing a lot of games here in Brazil. There's one card game here in Brazil that I don't think you guys know, back in the States, England, the old world, and it's called truco. So I'm going to teach you guys how to play truco. Mind you, it's quite complicated. I'll try to summarize the rules and see if you guys can get it. And I'll kind of mock a game with my friends here, and I'll show you guys in a minute. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is our table of truco. So let's meet our players. The first duo is played by Mr. Sci-Fi and Mr. Serpentor. The second duo is played by Mr. Lifeline and Mr. Storm Shadow. Look at the camera, Storm Shadow. Hello. Alright. Now, as you can see from the table, the game of truco consists in 2 teams of 2 playing against each other. Each team receives 3 cards, 1, 2, 3. And yes, just in case you're wondering, I do have a deck of cards of The Simpsons in tiny size. Alright, now let's see how the game is played. Remember that each team has to win 2 out of 3 hands. If they win 2 out of 3 hands, they get 1 point. Initially, 1 point. Now let's say that Mr. Lifeline is going to start, and he shows a queen. Not much. Serpentor responds with an ace. An ace is better than a queen. Then Storm Shadow shows a 2. A 2 is also better than an ace. But Mr. Sci-Fi responds with a 3 and takes the first hand. Because he won the first hand, Mr. Sci-Fi starts the second hand and shows a 7. Not much. Lifeline shows a 5. Now remember I told you about the manilha? Well, this is a manilha. Since the 4 is being shown face up, the 5 is manilha. So all 5s are better than 3s, 2s, aces, and so on. But remember that among the 4 cards, they also have power. Now this one, this manilha I'm showing you right now, is the weakest one, right? The manilha of diamonds. It's the weakest one. It loses from all the others. Mr. Serpentor is going to show the 5 of clubs. Now this is the best manilha of all. That beats every card in this game. So in this situation, no matter what Storm Shadow shows, it's going to be weaker than the 5 of clubs. And there we go. So Serpentor won this hand. It's 1-1. Serpentor, as the best card, shows now a 3. Now to beat that 3, they only can show a 5. Storm Shadow shows a king. He doesn't have what it takes. Sci-Fi doesn't need to beat his own partner, so he shows a 4. It's all in Lifeline's hand. If he doesn't have a 5, he will lose. But he does have a 5. It's the 5 of hearts, the second highest card in the whole game. So Lifeline and Storm Shadow win this first play, and they get 1 point.